Hey guys, I'm Isan.
And I'm Noah. Welcome to On the Trail.
We're here at the Captain Sargent Farm Trail right off South Acton Road.
Let's go for a hike.
Before we begin, we need to talk about the most serious stuff, and that is no dumping. There are cameras in use. Now you'll never find these cameras because the Stow Police Department does an amazing job at camouflaging them in the trees, but they will find you. And they will go to your house and they will arrest you. So no dumping, guys.
At the head of the trail there is this kiosk here. It was built by Quinn Gross for his Eagle Scout project. More about that later. But we have a trail map at the front that tells you the different trails. There is a red section, a yellow section, green section, and the newly renovated Shepherd Memorial Trail. It's further out, and the Stow Conservation Trust just built it a little bit ago. It's a pretty good trail. I would know a thing or two about that, but more on that later. Also, it's something to note is that during this time, through April to June, there is a coyote kind of in this area. It's been here for a couple of years now, so it's recommended that if you are walking through here at that time, you keep your dogs on a leash. All right, now we got to give a big shout out to our sponsors for this episode. Take it away. Tell me, son.
New England Patriots. Super Bowl champs 5 times. We're not going to talk about last year, right? That was a
bad year.
Bad year. Second sponsor, Istanbul, guys. They're going through a new election this year. Maybe we'll get a new president. It's definitely not going to be Erdogan. Just kidding. It's to be Erdogan. All right, let's go.
Big shout out to our sponsors. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for sponsoring this episode of On the Trail. 20% off New England Patriot merch. Link in the description below.
Promo code Captain Sargent. Let's go.
Let's see you on the trail, boys. One thing I will say about this trail, a lot of bugs out here. A lot of mosquitoes. I think I just got one bit me on the ankle. We really should have gotten off to sponsor this episode. This is called real dedication. Alright, we're hiking through here. We've got a giant camera on my back. But you know what? Anything for the show. Anything for the show. Gotta get these people educated. It's a nice trail. It's pretty well developed. It's good. It gets a little rooty and a little thin at times. But I've seen a lot of bikers down here. Always wear your helmets, kids. Really developed area. So I had to basically walk out here a bunch to build that bridge. Probably did about 20 rounds. What are you doing, Isan?
Here's some killer cinematics of these fallen trees, man.
This green trail, so when you come to this first fork in the road, take a left if you want to stay on wider trails.
Basically, if this is more mountainous. It's like huge boulders that's on a very steep hill on the way down. So I took a mountain. I was just exploring. Took a mountain bike there. I nearly died. Like I had to it was super steep, and I had like a mountain bike over my shoulder. Yeah, I was slipping. It's bad. It's a bad idea. Don't. Unless you're like really. I'm just like an amateur like mountain biker. I just got like a $50 mountain bike from some yard sale. So like, yeah.
Isan's gonna take another photo. Big camera guy.
Look at this. Look at this. All you gotta.
Are we gonna need a bleepers?
Bam! Right over the canopy, and right that sexy beast that Noah traveled right there. There we go. There we go. One of the the best thing about this trail is the fact that if you look at the sides, it's mostly like ferns, whereas all the other trails that you go around, like down by Red Acres, mostly like really young growth, like little trees growing up here. So you can like easily scratch your legs in all the other trails, but since these are just a bunch of huge old trees, you don't really get all the scars on your legs. Like I already got so many freaking scars from soccer, I don't need any more scars. So running on this trail is ideal.
Now one thing you may be wondering, you viewer at home, Noah, why'd you start this show? I'm glad you asked. It all started a little bit ago when I was talking to some people about this trail. Again, I did a little trail work here as part of my Eagle Scout project. Yes, I am an Eagle Scout, please. But talking to people, and they said they didn't know about it. Yeah, you should go check out my bridge on the Captain Sargent. Captain what? Then it hit me. The people of Stow don't know about their own trails, their own culture, their own history, man. So I said, you know what we gotta do? We gotta make a TV show where we show off and highlight all these amazing trails so that people know where they are, what to expect on them, and just how beautiful they really are. So we can get people out of their homes and on the trails and enjoying this beautiful town we all share. That's my poetic piece for this entire episode. I'm never gonna go off like that again. Here we got our first bit of bad news about this trail. It's a little closed.
It's unfortunate. Did they build a wall here or something?
No.
That over there is actually the town of Harvard. They built a wall between us and
Oh,
Stow.
they're trying to bring us down. But yeah, it says use the yellow trail. Fun fact, I went out here 2 weeks ago. This trail's fine. So sometimes the rules are meant to be broken. Am I advocating breaking rules? No, maybe. I don't know. Depends if the Stow Conservation Commission is watching this episode. Another thing you may be wondering is, if it's on the trail with Isan and Noah, why is Isan not standing right next to me? Well, we don't have a third person. So I'd like to institute a special giveaway prize, alright? If you comment down below saying that you want to be our cameraman for episode 2, 3, possibly even a 4th if we make it that far.
Before we get shut down.
Before we get shut down by the Stow Conservation Commission. Comment below and we could pick you to be our cameraman. So both of us can be at the camera at the same time. So once you get far enough into it, about, I want to say, kilometer out, kilometer 1.5 maybe. Once you get this far out, you got this fork in the road. Which way do I go, you might be asking? Well, this way leads to the newly developed Shepherd Memorial Trail. It's the white trail on the map. It's what I worked on. It goes down for a little bit. It's a little rough because it's newly developed, so the trail isn't 100% established. So if you're feeling adventurous, I'd go down this one. You saw him tell him about the other one.
Now the red trail goes all the way down to West Acton Road. This is what I normally go biking and running on. This is actually my running trail. And it loops around, so you can go from South Acton, go all the way down here, loop around, go down West Acton, you can go back on South Acton. Great trail if you want to go running on. Lots of horses go down here for their when they go trail riding. Additionally, there's also like there's a horse pasture over there, so yeah, that makes sense. And down over there, if you can look down in that direction, there's Heath Head Meadowbrook. Now, back in the day, it used to be a little brook, but now some beavers have actually established some dams over there, so now it's a pretty big pond. I've never been fishing down there. I'll try someday. Maybe we can do a catch and cook later, but that's on some later episode.
Special episode.
Special episode. Now, one thing about the white trail is that it just goes off and there's a little loop when you come back down. So if you're looking for something with an exit, you can go down here. If you're looking for something with an end, you can go down the white trail.
Yeah, it'll just
Both
loop you
trails,
back and bring you back over here.
Yeah.
So, real easy trail, real easy to follow. One thing you may notice about the white trail, right out of the gate, it's pretty messy. And I will say, yes, it is a little messy. It is a new trail, still kind of being developed. That's why we need you, the viewer, to come down here and walk this trail as many times as you can. Because, the more you walk it, the more it's developed and the more established it becomes. My boardwalk is 10 times cooler than this thing. So basically, this area, as you can see, is kind of really muddy. Now this lovely improvised bridge was not here the first time I came down here to build my boardwalk. So we had to walk through this. And it was after we built my boardwalk that the Stow Conservation, either Trust or Commission, I'm assuming Trust, said, hey, this area right here sucks. Let's fix it up a little bit. And so now you have this. Which, would have been helpful when I was building my bridge. But, just builds character, I'm a better man for it. Better man. So, I don't like to diss no one. I'm not big on putting down other people's feelings. But if you see that little thing right over there, that little boardwalk all the way down there, see that one? That's the other Eagle Scouts boardwalk he built. Looks like he made it a little short, if you ask.
Well, there it is. A little short.
A little short.
A little swamped up. Now, when you see the swamp, do you know what that means? Mosquitoes. Let's get that out of here.
Still alive out here. So yeah, unfortunately we're not gonna be able to see my bridge today, but you know what? Come back another time when it's a little drier, and you can actually cross that boardwalk, and you'll see for yourself that amazing bridge that I built. I don't want to spoil it though, so come check it out. Probably in like, I don't know, October, November. Should be good.
One of the key things to note about this trail is just the sheer greenery of it. Out of all the trails that I've been on in Stow, this is by far the most green trail. If you just look up, look, it's just like a huge green canopy which is shielding you. With all these ferns too, it's just a beautiful place. Like honestly, they could have filmed the Hunger Games here and you wouldn't even notice that it's just like the perfect place to film, to hang out, to just honestly enjoy nature for what it is.
Only really enjoy nature if you have bug spray on.
Pick it up.
Some jerk came out here and littered on this trail. Look at that.
Alright guys, anytime you see any litter, bring it home and toss it out.
Dude, littering sponsored by Target?
Facts. No, I think Target did this. Guys, go to Target, we're gonna sue them. Get some money for Stow TV because we really need it.
Target littered on Stow property. That's why we need to build a Walmart. Well, that's going to conclude the Captain Sargent Trail. Overall, I'd say it's a pretty nice trail when it doesn't have so many issues. Like right now, it's kind of a bad time to visit it, but most other times, you know, it's really nice, and I enjoy it a lot, and so does Isan.
Yeah, this is honestly my go-to trail whenever I want to go biking or running, just because how easy it is. It's like an exit, just like a two-way exit, where other trails you can only go in from one part. Other like neat things about this trail, it has a great parking lot, so you can park your car here and go biking or whatever, which you can't really find on other trails.
It's right off of a main road too, so it's really accessible, really easy to find. You don't have to like go hiking just to find the trail itself. It's literally like right here.
One big tip, like if you're gonna speed down that road, which you should never do, just know that like the only time you'll ever find a cop is in this parking lot. So slow down when you get to around this area, but like keep on.
This is a pretty shady show. We've already talked about like breaking rules, and now we're talking about breaking the law.
I'm just saying, they always camp over here late at night, so stay on the lookout. Well, I think that's all for On the Trail.
That's all for this episode, yeah.
We'll see you,
maybe.
Hopefully we don't get shut down, but we'll see you next time.
We're not gonna get an episode 2.
Well, we tried. Have a good one, guys.
See you, everyone.
See you on the trail.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Oh yeah, Stow TV. Welcome to my crib. We caught turtles. Oh, live.
Sorry guys, he's a future doctor. Look at
Get the Get that out of the canoe. Oh, shit. Oh, kill it.
dude, cut the off, man.
Massive lungs, Andrew. Oh yeah. get this stove.
Cover the water, my dude. We're going to the water.
Alright, that when you drop it in.
Get it when you're close to me. Well, sure Oh, I'm dead. There we go.
Oh yeah!
Look at that big boy.
Oh, it's happening.
Dude, catch and cook, guys.
Man, that might be big enough.
Here, one more.
The smaller they are, like the tastier they are, just because like
I'll take a picture.
oh, I'm not used to holding fish. Oh.
Hey. Let go. Give him a kiss. Give him a kiss.